Chit Chat Tuesday, Chit Chat. Chit Chat Tuesday, Chit Chat. Chit Chat Tuesday, Chit Chat.
Hi, YouTube fam. I am Angeline, the nursing assistant. Guess what day it is? It's Chit Chat Tuesday. It's Chit Chat Tuesday. It's Chit Chat Tuesday. Come on, YouTube fam. Let's get it started. You guys know on Chit Chat Tuesday, I come on here and I discuss, talk about any and everything. So today is not going to be any different. Today, our topic will be, how can you become an unbothered CNA? You know, I always come on here, chit chat, and tell y'all everything that we go through, the disrespect and all this deal. So today, I'm finna let y'all know how to be unbothered as a CNA. So, come on. We finna get into it. If you don't mind, don't care about being overworked, you love being overworked, then guess what? You may become or may be an unbothered CNA. Number 2, if you don't care how people come to you, talk to you, disrespect you, if you don't care about that, guess what? You may be an unbothered CNA. Number 3, if you don't mind feeling less than, feeling like an outcast, guess what? Because a lot of time, that's the way they treat you. The nurses treat you. The supervisor treats you like you don't really matter. What you think doesn't really matter. But if you don't care about that, then guess what, you guys? You may be an unbothered CNA. If you don't mind running up and down the hall, doing patient care to answering light, doing patient care, answering light, running down the hall like a chicken with the head cut off, and the nurses, not just one, nurses is at the nurse's station, laughing, talking, snacking, joking, having a good time like they at a party, while you run up and down the hall. If you don't care about that, guess what? You're unbothered CNA. And while we on the term of running down the hall, while you running down the hall, doing patient care, and then when a light come on, the nurse paid you to go see what that patient want, while you busy in another patient room, and they at the nurse's station laughing and talking, and you don't care at all. You just happy go lucky. You just run here and run there. You don't care. Guess what, you guys? You are a unbothered CNA. If you don't care about being understaffed, having anywhere from 15 to 20 patients, if you don't care about that, then guess what? You may be a unbothered CNA. And while we on the subject of understaffed, sometimes your lunch break, you don't get a chance to go to lunch. And sometimes if you get a chance to go to lunch, you don't get your 2 15-minute break. But if you're not bothered, you don't care about that, then guess what? You may be an unbothered CNA. If you don't mind about walking up and down the hall for 8 hours or 12 hours minus your 30 minutes break, and you're on your feet all day, and the only thing you can say is, oh, this is great. I'm getting a lot of exercise. This is wonderful. I love it. If you have that attitude, then guess what? You will be an unbothered CNA. Think about it. Do any of those things you don't care about? Do any of those things you concerned about? If the answer is no, then guess what? You will be an unbothered CNA. Last but not least, if you're not bothered or you don't care about making enough money to run a household, if you don't care about making enough money to pay all your bills without having them overlap, I'll pay this one, I'll pay that one, this one got the weight, that one got the weight. If you is unbothered about working 40 hours a week and you still have to pick which bill you gonna pay, which bill that will overlap, if that don't bother you while still putting in the hours, then guess what? You are a unbothered CNA. Yes, you are. But if any of those things concern you, then guess what? You will be just like me. Because everything I said is a concern for me. Everything. A lot of things I said, you can change. Some things I said, you cannot change. But let me tell you this on this Chit Chat Tuesday. Your respect, the way people talk to you, the way people perceive you, a lot of times you can change those things. You can change them based upon how you act. I know y'all have heard the saying, people treat you the way you allow them to treat you. And in most cases, that is the truth. So when you go to work and someone is talking to you, you feel like talking to you disrespectful. I'm not going to even say feel like, because we're not going to say that. We're going to say talking to you disrespectful. Everybody know when somebody is talking to them in a disrespectful way. We know. So when somebody come to you talking to you disrespectful, set them aside. You may not even be able to address the issue at that particular time, but go back to them one-on-one and talk to them about it. Say, hey, that was disrespectful the way you came to me. I don't appreciate it. I'm not going to disrespect you, and I don't think or expect you to disrespect me. It's unacceptable. Nip it in the bud, you guys. That can be nipped in the bud. Disrespect. How people feel about you, you can't really control people's feeling, but you can demand their respect. And that's all we want as nursing assistant. We want respect just like you would any other nurse, any other doctor. We want the same respect. Everyone deserves that. And in this field, you will run across everything that I told you. Everyone. You will be disrespected. You will be understaffed. You will work where one day you may not get no lunch. You may not get no break. That's the deal in this field. You will be underpaid. You will be. And like I said at the beginning and throughout this video, if you don't care about that, then you will be an unbothered CNA. But guess what? I'm a bothered CNA. And I will be a bothered CNA until people realize that we deserve so much more. We deserve respect. We deserve acknowledgement. We deserve better pay. We deserve it. And until that happens, Angeline, the CNA, will be bothered. Subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell because you don't want to miss not one of my videos. Not one. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's get it started.